Ebony Maw versus Loki, who would win? The ultimate battle between the genius telepathic servant of Thanos and the God of Mischief begins now. Ebony Maw and Loki are two of Marvel's most intelligent and unpredictable characters, and when these masters of manipulation collide, the winner will not be decided by strength alone, but by strategy, magic, and the ability to control the battlefield. In the Marvel Universe, some of the most dangerous beings are not the ones with unlimited strength or unstoppable weapons. They are the ones who can outthink their enemies before the battle even begins. Ebony Maw and Loki represent this type of power. Both are masters of deception, both possess incredible intelligence, and both have defeated powerful opponents by using their minds instead of relying only on physical force. Ebony Maw is one of the most feared members of the Black Order, the elite group of warriors who serve Thanos. While other members of the Black Order relied on brute force and physical combat, Ebony Maw was different. He was the strategist, the manipulator, and the voice of Thanos. His greatest weapon was not a sword or armor. It was his extraordinary mind. When Ebony Maw arrived on Earth during the battle against the Avengers, he immediately showed why he was considered a major threat. He was able to overpower Doctor Strange, one of Earth's greatest defenders, without needing overwhelming physical strength. With his powerful telekinetic abilities, Ebony Maw could control objects, manipulate his surroundings, remove weapons from his enemies' hands, and trap opponents with incredible precision. His telekinesis allowed him to turn the entire environment into a weapon. Every piece of debris, every object around him, and every part of the battlefield could become an attack. His fighting style was calculated and efficient. Instead of rushing toward his enemies, Ebony Maw controlled the distance and forced his opponents to fight on his terms. But his greatest strength was his intelligence. Ebony Maw was a master of psychological warfare. He understood fear, weakness, and emotions. He could manipulate his opponents with his words and make them lose confidence before the fight even reached its climax. His calm and emotionless personality made him even more dangerous because he always appeared to be several steps ahead. However, facing Ebony Maw is Loki, the legendary god of mischief from Asgard. Loki is not simply a trickster who plays games with his enemies. He is a powerful sorcerer, a brilliant strategist, and one of the most unpredictable characters in Marvel history. As the adopted son of Odin and the brother of Thor, Loki has spent centuries mastering magic, combat, and manipulation. His greatest abilities come from his knowledge of Asgardian magic. Loki can create powerful illusions, shapeshift into different forms, teleport, cast energy attacks, and deceive even the most experienced warriors. Loki's illusions are among his most dangerous abilities. He can create copies of himself, hide his true location, and make his enemies question what is real and what is an illusion. Many opponents have defeated themselves because they could not understand Loki's tricks until it was too late. His shape-shifting ability makes him even harder to predict. Loki can become anyone, disappear from sight, and use deception as a weapon. Unlike fighters who depend on overpowering their enemies, Loki wins by creating the perfect opportunity to strike. Beyond his magic, Loki possesses centuries of experience. He understands politics, warfare, and manipulation better than almost anyone. Even when facing stronger opponents, Loki has survived because of his intelligence and ability to adapt. Now, imagine these two powerful minds entering the battlefield. A dark and ancient world becomes the arena for this legendary clash. Ebony Maw stands confidently, believing he can analyze Loki and defeat him before the fight becomes complicated. The battle begins when Ebony Maw attacks first. Using his telekinesis, he lifts massive pieces of debris and launches them toward Loki with incredible speed. The attack would destroy most opponents instantly, but Loki disappears. The battlefield suddenly fills with dozens of Loki copies. Each one moves independently, creating confusion and uncertainty. Ebony Maw watches carefully, refusing to attack randomly. He knows that wasting energy against illusions could give Loki the advantage. Using his incredible control, Ebony Maw begins destroying the illusions one by one. He manipulates the battlefield, throwing objects in every direction and forcing Loki to constantly move. But Loki is not trying to defeat Ebony Maw through direct attacks. He is studying him. Every movement, every reaction, and every decision gives Loki more information about his opponent. Loki changes his strategy and creates a much more advanced illusion. Ebony Maw believes he has finally trapped the real Loki. He prepares to finish the battle. But that was exactly what Loki wanted. The real Loki appears from behind and unleashes a powerful magical attack. The impact forces Ebony Maw backward and proves that even his incredible awareness can be challenged by Loki's deception. However, Ebony Maw quickly recovers. His telekinesis catches Loki before he can escape. An invisible force begins restricting Loki's movement as Ebony Maw takes control of the battlefield once again. This becomes the turning point of the battle. Ebony Maw realizes that Loki depends on creating confusion, while Loki realizes that Ebony Maw depends on concentration and control. The fight transforms into a battle between two different forms of intelligence. Ebony Maw tries to control the physical world around him, while Loki tries to control what his enemy believes is real. Loki creates multiple magical attacks from different directions, forcing Ebony Maw to divide his focus. The more Ebony Maw tries to control, the more difficult it becomes to predict Loki's next move. For a moment, Loki gains the advantage. His magic gives him countless options. He can teleport, transform, create illusions, and attack from unexpected angles. But Ebony Maw remains one of the smartest beings in Thanos' army. Instead of chasing illusions, he begins predicting Loki's patterns. He stops reacting and starts calculating. His ability to adapt keeps him alive against Loki's unpredictable attacks. If this battle was only about intelligence, the result would be extremely close. Ebony Maw is a tactical genius, while Loki is a master strategist with centuries of experience. Both understand manipulation, deception, and psychological warfare. The difference comes from their abilities. Ebony Maw has incredible control over the battlefield through telekinesis, but Loki's magic gives him a much wider range of possibilities. Loki can change his appearance, create illusions, teleport, and use magic in ways that Ebony Maw cannot easily counter. At their highest levels, Loki becomes an even greater threat. His mastery of magic and knowledge of reality itself place him far beyond the version who first appeared against the Avengers. His evolution makes him one of the most powerful magic users in Marvel. Ebony Maw would still be an extremely dangerous opponent. If he catches Loki at the wrong moment, his telekinesis could end the fight immediately. His intelligence and control make him capable of defeating many powerful enemies. But against peak Loki, Ebony Maw faces a challenge unlike any other. Loki is too unpredictable, too versatile, and too experienced with magical battles. After an intense confrontation, Loki would eventually find the opening he needs. Through superior magical versatility, deception, and experience, he would overcome Ebony Maw and claim victory. The final result: Loki is stronger at his peak, Loki is more powerful overall, and Loki would win against Ebony Maw. Ebony Maw is one of Thanos' greatest weapons and a terrifying strategist. But the God of Mischief has more abilities, more ways to adapt, and the magical power needed to defeat him. Loki wins the battle.